Second. So today we are starting the number second and number third of the 25th truths that will awaken your superhuman. Mm. So the second one is comfort. What is comfort? Comfort is the state of mind or is a state of life whereby you feel comfortable, you feel relaxed, you feel honest, and everything around you is okay. In fact, it is a false alarm that tells you everything is okay around you. And in the reality and the wrong run, it isn't. This state will run you to the extent that you will think that you are okay in everything you are doing. It will give you that appeal of making you think that everyone around you is after your things. You see, sometimes comfort lies to you that everyone around you is fighting you for what you own, for what you possess. But is it the truth? Hell no. It's just a quite a few times that you find it is the truth. But the reality and the wrong run, it is not. You see, that comfort that you are in today will lie to you that what you are doing is right. Have you really asked yourself if it is the right thing? Yeah. So uh, you need to understand that comfort will demand. Comfort is demanding. It will demand your peace. It will demand your time. It will demand your resources. It will demand everything. And if you think that you are okay now, you need to understand that comfort will make you lose. Comfort will cost you. Living a comfortable life means you'll have to be in a living state that you need to understand that the cost of that life is equally to what you bring on the table. And that is why we are saying you need to understand that comfort will delay you, comfort will cost you, comfort is pain, comfort is painful, comfort is very, 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 very much disappointing. So you need to wake up and move out of your comfort zone. If it is that training, remove that jacket, train in that t-shirt. If you are supposed to go on the pitch at a certain time, go to that pitch at that time. Time management. Have time set for that thing. You see, comfort will tell you that you don't need the time. That is wastage in your resources. So you are just making yourself tired. So you'll not overstretch to that certain point that it is required. Comfort will lie to you that you are fine to run with the jeans while on training, while the coach himself is wearing a sweatpants that is or a jogging pant which is comfortable on the running. So differentiate with the jean trouser and a sweatpant or a jogging pant. So you see, a jogging pant you will stretch more compared to a jean trouser, and that is why I'm saying comfort will cost you. Comfort will delay your potential to be seen. Move out of that comfort zone and start realizing that you don't need that comfort. What you need is an extra self of you. What you need is that inner man, that inner voice. You see, sometimes we have this inner voice that is trying to tell us that what you are doing is wrong. You need to do this and this and this to get out of this thing. Have that man move you out. You see, the inner self is always right, telling you that what you're doing is wrong. Use that inner man to fuel your outer man to do the right thing. Yeah. Um, Eventually, there's this other part from you see when you are in the comfort zone. Eventually, you'll not grow well, and you will not be isolated. You'll have many friends. And now to the third part, it is growth. You see, when you move from the comfort, you go to growth, whereby you will be isolated. People will move out of your life. People will avoid you. And when people avoid you, that is the moment you'll start learning and understanding some things differently. That is when you will start having that power to solve problem like an adult person. You won't rush into solution. You'll try to understand what happened and what is the outcome if I do this thing this way and this way and this way. And you see, that is the part that many people don't understand. You see, growth will isolate you before it introduces you. You'll have to be hid first. Who lied to you? Jesus Christ, the Son of God, the one God that Christians says they worship, or rather, the one Son, Jesus Christ, that I worship as a Christian, was isolated. And you see, the best part is alifichwa, akatoroshwa from where he was born to another state, then from the other state to another state, until he reached a matured age for him to execute what he was supposed to execute. So introduction came after isolation, after a training, a part that many people don't want. Moses, after being born, the sons were being killed. He was isolated and he was hid even in the palace. He was hid there. He was hidden. No, sorry. He was hidden in the palace through the cover of the princess until he reached the matured age that he learned that my people are suffering. I need to serve my people. He killed a man. He decided to flee. So that fleeing is isolation. He killed, he flee so that he may not be killed. That is where he went and learned more. He had an encounter with God. Some encounters need isolation. Some encounters need something to trigger your comfort. You see, Moses, when he was in the palace, he was in a comfort state that he was in royalty. You see, he was one of these privileged kids, so he was in royal. And that reality that didn't last. When he went to the field and he said, "Nah, don't mistreat these people. These are my people." And that is when he killed that man. And that is when he decided, "Nah, I have to flee." Then I have an encounter with the burning bush. And the rest is a story to tell. I'm not telling you to go and kill a person so that you be isolated like Moses, so that you may encounter God. No. What I'm saying is for you to know some things, you will have to go through pain. You will have to leave behind some things. Sometimes it is the friends that, it's the circle of friends that we have. Sometimes it is the things that we call our possession. Sometimes it is the properties that even our own parents own. It is not even ours. Hmm? And the names they call us, the names we possess. You see, sometimes when we go somewhere and you just mention your name, people will start worshiping you as if you are a god. And the truth being said, indeed you are not a god. It is just that your name carries some weight because of your parents or yourself. You try to make yourself a voice, and so you stayed in that voice that you had created in your name until you overstayed there. You need to change. You need to change because the future and the world needs you as a solution bearer. In growth, no one will understand you. And if they understand you and you're saying that you are in that growth state, then you have not started yet. You see, when you are in that state of growing, you are like this dreamer. Who says, I want to be a musician, I want to be a dancer, I want to be an actor, I want to be a driver, I want to be a nini, I want to blah, 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 blah. That's that one person. I want to defeat Ferdinand Omanyala, I want to defeat Noah Lyles, I want to defeat Akani Simbine, I want to defeat the Leslie Tebogo, I want to defeat, like, you want to be an, if today I'm placed on the pitch with Usain Bolt, I will defeat Usain Bolt. No, no, no. No, you are lying to yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Stop lying to yourself. You need to understand yourself first. Find yourself. You need to have this state of, I need to know who I am before you start going out and proclaiming who you are. People don't care about you. People care about the results and what they gain from you. Bitter truth, but the truth. Yeah. Ukweli wa mchungu wa karatasi. People don't care about you. Do you think you are worth more than what they think they are? They don't. They will understand you because they know that if they call you and tell you we have a fling somewhere and we have something somewhere, something that they think you can provide for them, ah, then you are worth something. You will rush there, provide there, and when you've provided, then your importance is gone and your relevance is gone too. Have you noticed that the people that you were drunk with them yesterday, which was Friday yesterday, when you call them today and tell them that I'm stuck, I need some fare from 1 point A to point B, they'll tell you they are even broke more than you. They are even stuck in somewhere, they don't even have some money. And they tell you that, can you just send me that little that you have so that I finish this one? The same people you call friends, the same people you went to the bar yesterday with, the same people who are asking you to give them something, to help them sort out some things. It is so painful and so shameful that you think you understand yourself, that you think you are making yourself a name, and yet the name that you're making yourself is the name of provision in bars and in the lounges and wherever, motels, wherever call that those names. I don't know. Yeah, road trips, wherever call it. Hmm. That is who you are at the moment, just a provider, and you need to understand that for you to provide fully, you need to know how to take care of the responsibilities that are upon your head. Be a responsible person. Be responsible for your action. Be responsible for your ideology and everything. Stand the ground and understand that it is you and you who is supposed to take care of those things and no one else. So the fourth one, you need to understand God is not silent. Mm. God is never silent. He's just doing things according to the right time that he's supposed to do them. Yeah. It is the time of God. You see, your time zone and this zone are very different. We run in a very different time zone. So you don't have to force him to do the things at the time that you want them to be done. You see, noise, fear, and hurry have just become louder than faith. You have too much noise, you have too much fear, and you have too much speed that everything have to rush. And that those things have become more than the faith that you're supposed to have. And that is why you are thinking of, how can I join this faith and this platform so that I gain something to prove myself that indeed I did at the right time. Yeah. All you need is patience. All you need is the understanding that some things will happen the way they happen to teach you a lesson. Hmm. Where did your faith go? And where did that patience go? You don't have patience. You have speed that is unrequired, that is very much destructive. You see, you need to settle down, and convert that speed, that hurry, that fear, that noise into patience. So, and lastly for today is not everyone who supports you wants you healed or succeed or let's say moved from one position to another. They don't want you prosper. Some of them wants the version of you which needs help from them. Yeah. I don't think if you understand me. We have people who thinks that we are better off asking help from them rather than us having something of our own. So you need to understand that not everyone around you wants you succeeding. Some of those people around you wants you begging them for help. They need that version of you that begs, and not that version of you that have something that they think they should provide for you. And that is the world we are living in. So you need to be prepared, be careful, and understand that not everyone around you wants you succeed. Not everyone wants you succeeding. Some of us wants you begging and begging and begging because that is the idea that we normally have in our minds. That when you beg us, we will have total control over you. We will have that ability to dictate what we want you to do for us, and not the other way around. I think that is best part you need to understand. Some of the people doesn't want you to be healed. They want you sick so that they will start parading themselves, crusading and saying how they helped you move from that situation, how they made it possible for you to have something. That is the world we are living in. So ask yourself, are you of any help to yourself up to that point we have reached today? And mind that circle.